Hello Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me for your general reading for March 2018. I'm Lorien and it's a pleasure to read for you every month. So this is for Aquarius Sun, Moon and Rising sign. Thank you very much to those who have already subscribed. Welcome back. To those of you who are new, thank you for joining me. I really hope that this reading gives you some insight and guidance as to what to expect in March. So if you want a reading from me which is more in tune with your personal needs, click on the link below in the description box, or you can contact me through any other social media. But let's have a look and see what is coming through for my dear Aquarius this month. In general, 2018 is going to be quite a lighter year. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what I've seen as well in astrology. But the main thing I think is a sense of will and kind of self-assertion. You know, I feel a little bit like it's the Chariot type energy, having that very much control to stop it derailing. So let's hope that there's something very positive coming through for us in 2018. I think we were slightly delayed because 2017 was not the year for us. So let's see. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, you got the Three of Wands, very good. You have the Nine of Swords. The Hanged Man, and let's see, the Moon. So not too bad, but a little bit of confusion, I think, maybe developing somewhere inside of you in some sort of area. Let's have a look. You have the potential, you have the preparation, the foresight, the drive, but there are still things going on mentally that you need to get rid of. There's doubt, there's confusion, there's being torn in various ways. I think for some of you it's that you really would like a partnership with somebody. It could be a romantic partnership that needs to be acquainted with itself, like go into something better. It could be that you just want somebody who's a good friend to kind of connect with you, or you're missing a friend that used to really help you. Either way, it feels like there's a struggle coming up here. And I really do feel like this is all to do with some kind of mental blocks that are now needing to be moved away, because you may find that you have so much knowledge and you've researched something to death, or you've gone over and over and over and over and over a situation in your mind, and you're kind of not able to sleep anymore. You know, it's already, the sun's coming up, you're trying to get by and you're trying to feel what's coming through, but you just can't seem to get to a certain point. You know, you're just not quite there yet, and it could be that the energy around you is sucking you dry. It could be that some people are not the best people to be around, and I think that you're probably reading maybe too much into the social norms that are around you. This is a time to just be unapologetically yourself. If you want to sing really big rock songs, and if you want to let your vocal cords fly, you damn well do it. Do not pretend to conform to any sort of style. Just damn well do it. Sing what you want to sing. Release whatever's within you. Same with everything else. If you want to do something around the house and you want to boogie to the radio, it doesn't matter if you can do the cha-cha-cha. It doesn't matter if you can do some kind of jazz. Or if you just release yourself, do not conform. You're not supposed to conform. You're Aquarius. Come on. It just kind of that thing is you are trailblazing for yourself, not for anybody else. You don't need anybody else to follow you. You don't need anybody else to kind of come forwards. It may be that your kindness is being kind of shoved back at you recently, and you are feeling quite self-conscious about that. And you're like, oh, well, am I not what I thought I was? Don't let people's perceptions of themselves affect the perception you have of you. That's the main thing. Because you may feel, because of everything, that you're kind of in limbo here. There could be a suspension of, oh, well, I'm stuck here. But I think you've actually sacrificed something to be here. This guy is in meditation. He knows he can set himself free whenever he needs to. He has the key. You know, he has what he needs to let himself go, to set himself free. There's nothing that he needs to worry about. He's in meditation. He's having this time of suspension to figure things out for the future. And I think that this is mainly telling you that, yes, It may not be going as you wanted it to at the moment, but this is because you need to rethink something. This is because you need to progress a little bit more. It's because you need to have a little bit more discovery within yourself, not anything else outside. It's more focused on the inner. So this is what you need to maybe look at for the month of March, really, because you've also got the moon card. Now, there is a full moon on the 2nd, but I think this is more to do with how you are seeing your shadow self. It could be a little bit of a fear, like, oh, I didn't do that very well. I wasn't a nice person back then. I did this mistake. I did that mistake. Maybe I'm a bit past it now to make a change in myself. Maybe I need to do something like this, blah, blah, blah. It could also be that your imagination is soothing you, but to the point where you're focusing on the dream rather than the reality, the very thing that's behind you. You need to focus on working on yourself. Something more interesting could be happening behind, you know? You could be missing out on something if you're focusing on dream world. You need to ground yourself in reality, which is why I'm saying if you want to sing or if you want to do something that's unashamedly you, just do it. You know, if you want to hoo the house and dance like Mrs. Doubtfire, you can do that. You know, there is no shame in enjoying yourself, or there's no shame in being you. Nobody can see you do that. You're not going to invite your friends over to watch you do an impression of Mrs. Doubtfire. If you get the analogy, I'm really glad, because I don't know where this is going really. But it is just something that keeps coming through saying, don't worry, don't be worried. Don't be anxious that you're not where you are. Don't be anxious that other people are further ahead than you and that you have to conform to a certain way to belong with them. That is not the case. You just need to maybe look at yourself and see what you're missing within you to put that 2 and 2 together. And then you have the 3 of Swords. So the 3 and the 3, this is about communication. So it could be that you are having the preparation, you've had the foresight, you're actually building up to a new beginning, but something's kind of blocking your path. There's a 3rd energy, which we've kind of already associated now. As above, so below the star. It's beautiful here. I think that this is about hope and inspiration. So don't lose hope. Do not lose sleep. Things are coming. You need to tune into your guides. You need to tune into your awareness. And I feel like this is coming through to offer you manifestation techniques. I really do. I feel you need to change things, maybe a little bit. But connect with your spirituality a little bit more. Be weird. That's what Aquariuses are. Then we have the 2 cups. This could have been because, the setback could have been because of a relationship. It could have been because something didn't go right with somebody else. Now, I don't mean that this is romantic necessarily. It could be partnership, a collaboration, something. It could have been that you feel a little bit set back, but I actually feel this is maybe a want for you guys. So it could be that you're wanting this to change this, or it could be that you're wanting this to alter something within yourself. And maybe that's your ultimate desire, to have a relationship with somebody who understands you. But you need to be balanced first. Justice means that karma will come back to those who have wronged you in the past. You don't need to worry about delivering it yourself. Things will be coming up. Contracts will be drawn. Karma is going to come through and you will see yourself moving further on if you need it. And I honestly feel like this is all coming through as a means to reassure you in many ways that you are not left alone at the moment. You know, there's nothing here that says, you did this wrong and now you need to, you know, repent for certain things. That's basically all you need to do, is just kind of release anything that's feeling like it's weighing you down. Do a little bit of jiggling if you need to, or write the story that you've always wanted to write. It doesn't matter if you can't write, just write it down. Just have that feeling of understanding where you are. I also feel like you may be looking at like what you think it means, like asking questions. Everything that comes up, you'll be like, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? And I think that it's kind of questioning everything, not just accepting it as read, basically. that was my cat, not just accepting it as looking at it and seeing something in particular. You know, you're questioning everything, you're questioning your own reality to further yourself and to maybe break yourself out of the chains. But you are coming up to something good, I think, Aquarius, and do let me know in the comments below how things are going. I really hope that things go well for you, but let me know in the comments below. And also, if you want to reading, the description box has all the information as to how to get in touch with me. I really hope things go well for you. Take care of yourselves, and I look forward to speaking to you guys very soon.